Okay, now Simon is the man with the master plan. You ain't winning against him. I hope you understand. Now he's a chess grandmaster. He'll seal your fate. If you think you might blunder, well, I guess it's just too late. Now you get no love if you're a pet, so step your game up. If you ain't good, there's no need to blame us. He put in the work. Now look how far he came up. GingerGM, you can go and put that name up. Hair like a ninja, cause he is the Dutch king. He gonna wear the crown and always do his thing. Watch the pieces fall down as he shoves Harry up the board. How many wins? You better tally up the score. He'll bring Freddie to the party. Got to celebrate the skills. It's just a match and you can't replicate. At the top spot like he floating with some helium. The one and only chess master, Simon Williams.
Hello and welcome to a stream, apparently, and we're going to have a lot of fun, of course, as usual. It's a bit last minute, this stream. I haven't really advertised it very well, but you know what? I don't care. You're here. I can see people in the chat and we're going to have a lot of fun. I've got a replacement for Fiona. Please bring out the violin and say some sad words. My replacement for Fiona, and it's a bad replacement, is a good friend of mine, and he's bloody heavy, and it is this bad boy here. Hello, I'm Fiona in disguise, and that is my skull of vodka, which I may try to drink later on. Okay, now I'm hoping it's going to be great fun today. What are we going to do? Well, first of all, I'm going to give away some free DVDs. So let's hope you win a DVD. You know, I'm a very generous guy. I'm just going to throw them at you. Take as many DVDs as you want to. But only if you earn them, people. Only if you earn them. Now, I am feeling a bit sad today. I have to say, this is my general feeling at the moment because I'm missing Fiona so much. Aren't we all? And I'm kind of feeling a little bit like this at the moment because Fiona is not joining me live, but it looks like on the good side, Fiona is in the chat. So keep it nice, go easy on Fiona. And I'm, of course, missing her. And she's going to be here in the chat, hopefully only responding to nice comments. We don't want anything nasty, too rude. You leave the rudeness to me, ladies and gentlemen. And what are we going to do? What are we going to do today? Well, like I said, we're going to do some puzzles. I'm going to drink lots of beer. Yeah, that's what I do best in life. I'm drinking this bad boy. And this bad boy is indeed a serious bad boy. And I'm going to play a bit of blitz and just basically have a bit of fun, you know. So it's all going to be good fun and a good laugh. So, you know what I'm going to do to start the show off? You might be wondering what this red thing above me is. Well, I'm hoping that's going to alert me to any donations, if there is any. If there's not, who cares? It'd be lovely if you did donate 50 cents to the cause. But any donations following that... Oh, there you go. Look at that. It works. Oh, yeah, it works. Woohoo. I've got someone following me. Yeah. So that's all good. Now, I still haven't quite worked out Twitch because I know I should broadcast this as a chess broadcast, but fuck knows how to do that now. And I'm not going to bother doing that at this moment in time because I know I get more views if I did it, but, you know, we're going to do it on the sly. And it will give you guys more chance to win a free DVD. Right, who wants a DVD? Who wants a DVD? Anyone in the chat? Who wants one? Who wants a DVD? Who wants one? Who wants one? Okay, well, the first person to tell me White's best move here, White to play and win, the first person will win. Oh, that's a bit quick. That's a bit quick. That's a bit quick. Come on, chill out. Take your time. Take your time. That's a little bit quick. And, okay, well, I'm going to give it to... We already have a winner of a free DVD, and that is Mohit. on the chat. So I'm watching the chat, and that is, whoa, the chat's coming quick, fast now. And that is the first DVD's gone to Mohit 99 M. Now, what you have to do, I'm going to give away a load of DVDs because I'm a DVD dealer. A lot of people call me a dealer, a DVD dealer, and that's what I do best, and a little bit of chess thrown in. Now, if you win a DVD, what you have to do is email me. I'll just type it into the chat box now. I'll just type it in. Email me this address, simon@gingergm.com. If you win a DVD, email me at that address, and you can pick any digital download from the GingerGM shop. And we already have a winner. And apparently I'm hearing that the stream's a bit slow. Oh dear. Well, okay. It looks okay to me. I mean, what can I do? Twitch sometimes acts like an old woman, and it pulls a strop. It says, I'm not going shopping today, I've peed myself, I'm going to stay in bed for the day. And sometimes Twitch misbehaves like this. So if Twitch does misbehave, then what the hell can I do? I just got to get on with it and do my best. So we'll see what we can do. Right, now, anyway, I will show you this beautiful checkmate to kick off the show. So let's have a look. Let's start with a bit of chess, and then we can talk a load of bollocks afterwards. And you know what? As it's my Twitch, I'm allowed to swear. So if you don't like bad language, sling your hook, son. Sling your hook. Okay, anyway, right. And this is a beautiful checkmate. And it starts with the quite phenomenal, the quite beautiful Queen to G8 check. And this is a version of the smothered mate, and I think it's a nice one to kick us off with. You know what? I'm going to give away about 8 DVDs today. That's how bloody nice I am. I've already given away one, so I'm actually going to lose money from this stream. Can you Adam and Eve it? And the idea of this beautiful move is that black can only take the queen with two pieces, and we're creating a box. We're basically grabbing the black king, if it has balls, by the balls, squeezing the balls until he explodes. Not a very good analogy, but hey-ho, I've had a beer. Now, what can black take with? If he whips it off whoosh, with the rook, then we have knight to f7, checkmate, thank you very much. So we have to be a little bit careful about that one. So what about king takes queen? Whoa, I've won a queen, thank you very much. Well, now it just gets sexy. Now it just gets so sexy, it's unbelievable. If I did this checkmate over the board, what would I do? I'd run around naked. I would do, like footballers rip their shirt off when they do a nice goal. I'd do exactly the same at the chessboard. Have you ever seen that happen? We should start a trend, don't you think? Every time we checkmate our opponent in a tournament, like a footballer scoring a goal, we should rip our shirt off and run around the tournament hall. Now, you probably don't want to see me do that, maybe. So what's going on here? Where is the checkmate? Anyone see the checkmate? Anyone see it? Okay. Well, here it is. Knight to e7, double sexy check. That's a double sexy check. That's what I call it. And, well, there's some boxes popping up here. I have no idea what's going on there. I hope they will go away. Now, that is a double check. Where does the black king move to? It either goes left or right. Now, if it goes to the right, very easy checkmate. Wham, bam, thank you very much. That is a very nice smothered mate. And if the black king goes the other way, hello, well, there's a very nice mate now. Very, very nice mate. Either knight to g6 check. Look at the power of this bishop. That is just striking across the board. And if the pawn takes the knight, knight takes pawn. Oh yeah, rip those clothes off and run around the tournament hall. That's what we got to do, old boy. We got to strip off when we checkmate like that. Oh yes, indeed. Okay, so there we go. We have our first winner of a DVD. And I mean, how many DVDs am I giving away today? I don't know, but it'll be a fair few. Let's just put it like that. Right, so before we get going with any other craziness, I'm going to have a bit of beer, because if I don't talk the whole time, it's because I'm drinking beer, so let me offer that, please. Let me offer that, please. Now, I actually have, I believe, another 7 puzzles, and I'm going to play some chess, do some random crap, basically. Now, there's a couple of things I would like to basically share with you before we get cracking. First of all, Fiona is in the chat. I don't know how long she'll be able to stay. She's not here with me in person, unfortunately. Hopefully she'll be here again. She's much better, when she's here in person, but hopefully we'll do it next week. So it's just me, I'm afraid. But a couple of things I want to share with you. I've got a very exciting thing coming up. I like sharing my life with you. Why not share my life with you? It's not all about chess. Quite a lot of it is about chess, but not all about chess. Now, the next event I'm going to is the 4NCL, where Fiona's my captain. Woohoo! And then shortly after that, I am going to watch a chess boxing fight with some friends. Now, I'm going to give a little plug out for the chess boxing. If you go to this site here, God, I'm becoming an advertisement, aren't I? When you basically watch like a film and you have a can of Coke just sitting there, that's what I'm becoming. I'm becoming a bloody advertisement. But anyway, I'm going to go to a chess boxing fight in a couple of weeks, and I'm really looking forward to it. Another thing you might be interested in and that you might not know about, which I want to give a shout out, is I'm going to just show you this site now. We'll get to some chess soon. This site here, which is www Checkmate Show, and this is a show that I'm involved in presenting. Check out the website. They're trying to get this on TV, and I think it's going to be as cool as a badger in ice snow sliding down the road on a skateboard. And in my eyes, that is bloody cool. So check out that. That's going to be really, really good. Not bad at all. And what else is going on in my life? Well, everything's pretty cool. Working away, doing my stuff, having some fun, having some giggles. Trying to play a bit of chess occasionally. I'll play some blitz chess. You know what? Maybe I'll just start with a blitz game. Or I'll tell you what would you guys like me to do? Do you want a blitz game or do you want another puzzle? You tell me now. Ice snow. Yeah, maybe I'm talking a lot of rubbish, but that's what you're going to have to get used to. Do you want to see me play blitz, or do you want another puzzle where you can win a day by day? Tell me. The first person to tell me, they won't win a DVD, but I'm going to give away another. Okay, puzzle. There we go. Right. Oh, look at that. I love the little notifications. Loving it. Okay, right. I'll go for puzzle and then blitz. So let's start off with that. And if my head keeps going like this, it's not because I'm completely mad. I'm just a tad mad. It's because I'm looking at the chat. Okay, right. Here we go. Next puzzle. And this is for... I'll give away another DVD. I'm going to give away DVD. And it's a digital download. You ready? The first person to get this wins a DVD. Now, let me just find one. Okay, white to play. What is white's best move? Bang! Bang! White to play. And I'm going to be quiet where I can have a little drink of beer. Okay, who wants to win a DVD? White to play and win a DVD. You can only win one DVD, by the way. Don't get greedy. What is white's best move in this position? Test your calculation skills out, ladies and gentlemen. What are we doing here? Who wants to win a DVD? Oh! I am Adam Hunt. You can go and sling your hook, son. I wonder if that's the real Adam Hunt. If that is the real Adam Hunt, I'm privileged. It's a real honour. And this guy's famous. He's another ginger player. I might even get a lovely picture of Adam Hunt up. I'll check who's won the DVD. I'm not going to give a DVD to Adam because he's a good mate of mine. He can bloody buy a DVD, the scabby bastard. Now, it looks like I'm not even pronouncing that name. What the hell is that name? Wee Witten Bananon. Okay, it looks like... I have to write these down so I don't get conned. Okay. Wee Ritty Bananon. Okay, let's have a look. I'm going to write that down. You have indeed won a DVD, and you now know if you want to win a DVD, you basically send an email to me and I'll send you a DVD as long as you got the puzzles right. Okay, and it's a beautiful puzzle. Now let me just find a picture of Adam Hunt because I might give Adam a game. Now it's a very funny story of Adam actually. He's been a very good friend of mine for a long time. I even went to university with him. And we were at university down in Sussex, Brighton University. Sussex University down in Brighton. And he was a very good friend of mine for a long time. But it was a very funny story. It's one of the only times I've actually been on holiday. I don't normally go on holiday because I'm normally playing chess. But me and Adam went to where was it, Mallorca or somewhere like that? I can't even remember where it was. That's how wasted I got. To play a chess tournament. And we arrived there in this nice hotel, with a little pool, some free drinks on offer. Loads of English tourists, didn't like that so much, but I was with my good friend Adam. And then I was about to turn up for the first game, all prepared up. I was one of the top seeds, thought I was going to win some cash. Spent a bit of money buying this bloody holiday. Well, not holiday, but paying for the hotel. And all of a sudden, before turning up to the first game, I was suddenly told by the organisers, the tournament's been cancelled. Yeah, exactly what I thought. Thank you very much. What the bloody hell's wrong with you? I've arrived in your country, I've booked 2 weeks in your country, and you've cancelled our tournament. Can you Adam and Eve it? Can you believe it? That means. So basically, it's me and Adam, and actually it was brilliant. Because we had 2 weeks in this holiday country, and all we did was party, chill out, drink some beer, and we were in the swimming pool every day and had a bit of a laugh. So actually, it worked out really well. So thank you, organiser, for basically not doing that tournament. Worked out much better. Okay, well, you know what, Adam Hunt. If you are on chess.com, that's where I'm going to be playing today. Chess.com. Then, Adam, please tell me your username, and I'm going to challenge you to a game of chess. Now, Adam is an international master. Let me just find a picture of Mr. Hunt while this goes on. So I'm just going to find a little picture. And, Adam, tell me your username, please, sir. And while we do that, I'm just going to bring up a picture of Adam Hunt. So, you know, exactly what Adam Hunt looks like. Very nice guy. And then I'm going to challenge international master Adam Hunt. Basically, I'm going to tear him apart. I'm literally going to tear Mr. Adam Hunt apart. Now, I don't know if this is Adam's best picture, but you know what? I'm doing my best. I can't make everyone look beautiful. I mean, look, it failed here. I try, but it just fails. What can I do? And now I'm just going to bring up a picture of Mr. Adam Hunt so you can all have an idea what Adam looks like. Because, you know, you want to know who I'm playing. Surely. And he's another fellow ginger, more importantly. Now, I've just got to find a picture of him. Bear with me. It hasn't gone down. We're just bringing it up now. Here we go. There is the one and only. As Chesney Hawkes said, the one and only. You can't take that away from me. I'm not singing too much. That is Adam Hunt. Right, Adam, are you ready? Let's play some blitz. I'm getting to 2,600 at your expense, Adam. Okay, so, Adam. Okay, I'm going to play Adam. I won't be able to look at a lot of the chat while I'm playing because I want to tear him apart and beat him. I'm going to play, and this is indeed the Battle of the Gingers. So let me just see how I do this. A new game. Right, I've got to work out how I challenge now. So, let me just work this out. Are you online, Adam? God, let's see where your rating is, Adam. Where are you, Adam? I can't see you, Adam. Adam, I can't see you. Are you that weak that you're so far down the list? I can't see you. Okay, I can't actually see you online. Maybe you can throw a challenge at me, Adam. Okay, what's the command to challenge Adam Hunt? Does anyone help me out here? Does anyone know the command where I can challenge? Anyone know the command? Anyone know? How do I challenge you, Adam? I don't know how. I just haven't worked out these bloody these commands yet. Okay, well I'm gonna have a sip of beer while we work this out. Okay, right. So, well, I should be able to work out. Anyone know how I challenge Adam Hunt? I should, because I'm playing on the new version, the old version of chess.com at the moment. So, let me see if I can work this out. How do I challenge? And if someone in the chat, press the challenge button. Yeah, but I want to challenge particularly Adam Hunt. Oh, well, here we go. Thank you. Okay, right. I'm going to write this in alerts, and hopefully we get a game very soon. So, thank you very much, Michaels. for that bit of advice. Challenge Adam Hunt 1, I think. Let's go for 3 minute. Let's go. This console, all right. If you like challenges, okay, that doesn't quite work. Okay, I'm going to work this out. Don't worry. I'm going to work this out eventually. Challenge Adam Hunt. That didn't work. That one. Okay. This console is used. Challenge. Okay. Why is that not working? Oh dear. I might have to go to the new version of chess.com, which is fine. But then I lose all the puzzles, so we'll get there. You know what? I'm gonna start a game now. Let's see if I can get a game anyway, because I feel like playing a bit of chess. You need to put the 1 right after his name like this. Challenge Adam Hunt 1. I guess I put this in the alert box. Look, I'm still. Don't forget the /. Oh, where was the /? Where was the /? Where was it? Okay. I don't know where the / is. Top game. We don't want to see a top game, do we? We don't care what anyone else is doing. Okay, where is the challenge? Let's try this again. Oh, dear. Okay. Oh, first. We'll get there eventually. Look, I'm a grandmaster, but I'm not a grandmaster at challenging. Your challenge has been declined. It says your challenge has been... User is unavailable. Where are you, Adam? You want to play me, then you run off like a scared ginger. Us gingers should not be scared. We should play. Come on. Don't be scared. Don't run away, Adam. Okay, I've got a game here, and I'm playing someone very high rated. Come on, let's rock and roll. 2600, here we come. Adam, I'll take you on later. Right, okay. Now, that is my aim, to get to 2600 and drink as many beers as I can. Now, that is the aim. Oh, it's a Budapest. And you know what? I've got the Budapest prepared later on. So what I'm going to try to do here, my main plan is to get to 2600 drawing the stream and drink 400 beers. Anyone think that's going to happen? Because I don't know. We're going to see what happens. Okay, right. Now, I've given the pawn back straight away into Budapest. And he's checked me. Okay, I'm going to allow him to double my pawns. Don't care about them. I'm going to just try to develop quickly. I want to attack. I want to get Freddie, my friend Freddie, going. Harry, the H-pawn, going. I just want to rock and roll. No, Mr. Nice Guy today. And I see that hopefully Adam's still here. And we have Fiona here as well. Good to see Fiona's still here. Are you enjoying your wine, Fiona? By the way, Fiona's handle is Kalisti. I recommend you follow her on Twitter if you can. And I better concentrate on this game because... what the hell's going on? Should I push Harry? Should I do it? What you guys reckon? Should I do it? Is Harry... Oh, yeah, come on, Harry. Give it some bloody action, Harry. Come on. Come on, Harry, come on. Up you go. Up. Ooh. Okay, right. There goes Harry. And now Freddie. Yeah! Okay, right, I should calm the hell down here. This is the way I should play chess. Like the British Championships. Can you imagine? Can you imagine me playing in the British Championships in the same way I'm playing here? Don't even think about imagining it. Right, okay. Now, what the hell am I doing? I've no idea. Now we're going to go for a rook swinger. We're going to try to put our rook on g3 and checkmate. Because you know what? I like checkmating my opponents. That's just it's something I like doing. Right, but... is it going to happen? Now, my opponent is hopping in here with his knight. Okay, come on. I need to think occasionally, unfortunately, when I play chess. I hate thinking, but sometimes it needs to happen. Right, I don't know. Let's put this here. And try to go rook g3 and keep some kind of weird attack going. Now, my opponent's counter-attacking here. That makes a lot of sense. And has my rook lift been a bit premature? Now, I could go rook here, but then my opponent takes here. Queen f3, knight e5. Oh dear, I don't like this so much. Let's whip that baby off, and now go queen f3. But something looks a little bit smelly, and I've got to move quicker. So okay. I've got to move quicker, and I've got to drink more beer. Okay, right. So I'm gonna try. Come on, and now this one's dropping. Oh dear. Don't like it. Now, I don't really want to put my rook on this stupid square here because there could be some... He's just taking his pawn. It's so annoying when people play good moves. Don't you find this annoying? I find it so bloody annoying when players decide to play well. What? Come on. You're not supposed to do that against me. Okay, right. Let's not freak out too much. I'm gonna have to go here. I don't like it. Don't like it. No likey. Is there a knight? There's probably a knight d5 here. There could be a knight d5. Now, okay, next game. Let's talk more play. Come on. I think this one. I always lose the first game because I always go basically a bit bonkers. Now, oh god, this just stinks of. This stinks so bad. Right, desperation attack coming up. I'm going for a desperate attack on the king side. You know, when your chips are down, you just throw everything at your opponent and you pray. Okay, right. Now, God, it looks desperate. I was thinking, oh god, it stinks. What is that smell? It's my position. Okay, right, come on. We can turn this around, can we? And I'm short of time. I'm going to have to write this one off. Right, more serious. Okay, more serious next game. Right, let's talk more play. If this guy wants to play again, he's got a very juicy rating. But you know what? I always lose the first game. So it doesn't matter. I'm just warming up. Like gymnasts need to do their stretches. Writers need to drink. And I need to warm up. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm just warming up. I'm just taking my time. Now, if he goes c5, I might actually resign here because it looks like a load of crap. Okay, well, let's just keep punting. You never know. Something might turn up. And this is if I get my other rook to f1, but I've got 12 seconds. Right, I have to put my bear down. I don't like doing that. Hate putting my bear down. I don't put my bear down for anyone. Quick, Simon, quick. Get your rook over to f1 and checkmate. Go! No! Okay, right. Okay, and now, right, come on, quick. Okay, right. Oh, come on, this will be a miracle. I'm going for a miracle. Come on. Go. Can you believe it? I was destroying that guy at the end. That was quite sexy. That was actually, you know what? I came back pretty damn good there. I should be nearly winning at the end. I mean, what on earth was happening there? What was happening? I don't think my opponent wants to play anymore now. He's had enough. He doesn't want to play. You know what? I should have won that one. Okay, Matt, should we have a look? I mean, where did I miss the win? I'm so slow. It's because I talk too much. Look, you've got two choices. I can either shut the hell up and just play chess, which is not really my kind of shit, or I can keep drinking beer and just have some fun. And you know what? I'm going for option number 2. I'm going to drink beer and keep playing and keep trying to have some fun. I'm still above 2,500. That is the key thing. Next game, I'm just going to crush. I need to... you know my name. Do I know your name? Let's have a look who this guy is. Your name is Corey. Hello, Corey. I know your name now. Yes. You know what hang on a minute. What's he saying? I'm just going to bring up the chat box because this is always quite a fun. Let me just set this up. Bear with me 1 second. I always like seeing the chat afterwards. Now, just to share it with you, here we go. Now, here is the chat. You know my name. You know what I can do. Beat GMs. Because I'm Corey. Okay, well, thanks for that, Corey. That's very nice of you to tell me that you can beat me. That was an honour, but maybe you want to play another game, or maybe you don't want to play another game. It's up to you, Corey. It's your choice. Are you a man, or are you just an FM? I'm going to trash talk you down into the grave, Sonny Jim. You're going down, 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 down to Chinatown. Right, okay. Apparently I'm not trash talking that badly. I'm just getting into the swing of things. Okay. I'm waiting for a game. I've put the challenge in. I'm just waiting for a game. Look, I'm going to play. I need to win one game of Blitz before I do something else. Okay, we're back. Come on. Now I'm going to crush you. Like a fly. Like a fly. Okay. Now he's giving me a time advantage. So that's, you know what? That's what I like. Oh, yeah. He's moved. Right, it's time for the Black Lion. Rah! Now, the Black Lion is an opening which I've done. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can check out. So, oh no, fuck that. Harry, if my opponent does this move, I always throw Harry up the board. I'm sorry, I can't refrain myself. You know, some people, you know, just can't help themselves. And here it comes. Right, okay, here we go. And now, here we go. Right, so, what's happening here? Okie doke. Well, I don't like my position again, but I'm going to play quicker in this game. Now, I need to win this game, even though I've got rather a dodgy position. Okay, well, I can move that back. It will come into life a little bit later on. It will jump into life. And I want to get Harry motoring up the board. Let's try to secure a square on c5 for my horsey. Let's move it around to that square. And we're gonna try to get this knight back in the game because it's gone to sleep. And in this game, well, I'm going to try to move a little bit quicker. I'm on the search for 2600, and we're going to see what goes down here. Has my opponent fallen asleep, or is he actually playing? This is strange. This is very strange. And well, I see some people are saying don't drink too much. You know, I don't really drink. I don't drink that much, but I mean, basically, I'm chilling out tonight. I'm having a beer. I'm relaxing, and that's the way I do shit, basically. So. Hey, what can I do, you know? Right, now, what's happening here? Okay, well, the idea I went here, I want to come into here and I want to go h4. Because now if I play h4, my bishop on e7 is defending. What did he play? I didn't even see what he played. Okay, he's bringing his knight around, so I'm going to get my h4 move in. And the idea is to take control of the g5 square. So in we come, taking control of that square. And now my strategy is to play on the dark squares. Now, if I can get a knight to f4, that's where I want to get a knight. So if you can magically get a knight to that square, I will be extremely happy. But to get a knight to that square, I have to get a knight to g6. And to get to g6, I have to get it to e7. And I don't see how I'm going to do that. So we need to maybe play on both sides of the board. Okay, so I'm going to play here. And let's try to play on the dark squares. I should have gone a4 there. That was a silly move because now he can go b5. That was very silly of me. I shouldn't have allowed... Okay, well, I'm not so worried about this move. I'm just going to kick that one away, I think. And if he takes here, I take on h3 with check. So I don't see why my opponent played that one. And, okay, so I'm going to play a4 next. Oh, bye, Fiona. Is Fiona off? Oh, my heart bleeds. Okay, hang on a minute. This is what I feel like. Oh. Okay, anyway, what can we do? Bye, Fiona. I'll see you soon. I'll see you on Friday. Bye. Okay, right. So what's happening here? Well, I'm going to try and potentially break with the move f5, I think. Let's get some action going with f5. My opponent's going to... Okay, I'm not worried. He can take that pawn. I'm going to get rook h8 in. So, okay, well, I don't want to lose my queen. That would be just embarrassing. Now, maybe he can go f4 here. But then I got knight takes e4. And I like my position here. Is my position not good? Is this not good? Okay, he's broken with this move, but I'm going to now enter into this position because I think I have a nice position. I have this dark square strategy, and my dark squares are looking quite tidy. Quite tidy dark squares. Okay, let's give him a check. Patzer sees a check, and my middle name is Patzer. And now I'm going to put this knight on e5. Dark square strategy. Here they go. So I'm going to hit this pawn, and now I should shut the hell up and think about what I'm going to do. Okay, let's break, and let's defend. Okay, he's very quick, this guy, which I'm not, as you know. I'm like Mr. Slow of the slow coach world. Okay, right, let's go here. And if I lose this, it'll be a bloody travesty, wouldn't it? Travesty of justice. Okay, and now I've got him. Okay, right, he's very quick. He's quicker than me. Do I play this? No. Okay, well, I'll take this one. I'll take this one and go here. Okay, let's play this. And now let's just punt. Okay, I'm going to shut up now and try to win this game. Okay, doke. Let's go, go, go. Oh, shizer. I dropped a pawn. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, yeah. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? What did I tell you? I told you you're going down. You better listen to the GingerGM. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Oh, yeah. Whoa. Oh, dear. I'm glad I had a time advantage there because I am so slow. But I'm going to try and get up to 2600 today. That is my idea. That is my idea. That is my idea. I've won a game now. That's quite good. That's quite good. I think it'll be a puzzle time soon. It's pity to see Fiona go. Now, I can understand why Fiona's gone because she was commentating all day on the candidates. All day on the candidates, so she's knackered. And she's got her friend over, so I expect she wants to go out and have a nice meal. So it's just me today and you guys. So let's have a look at the chat. And good to see you're still here chatting away. And like I said, we will come up with some more puzzles during the course of this show. I'm quite up for playing some games. My opponent maybe doesn't want to play too many more games at the moment. Understandable, because it's not nice. Imagine you lose a game. And okay, I like this. I'm going to put it back on the chat now. This is quite funny. Oh, there's Adam. Hello, Adam. Here's the chat. Look at this. Okay, let's see how many. He's saying even the king loses a game now and again. Oh, good stuff. I like that. Look at this trash talking. Hello, Adam. Good to see you there again. I will try to play Adam a little bit later on. Okay, we will get a puzzle. In, but look, my rating's now 25-15, so I'm only a stepstone away from 2600. If I get to 2600, that is happy days. Happy days indeed. Okay, right. So, people are saying a puzzle. Do you want me to throw a puzzle at you? Well, okay, I'm going to throw a puzzle at you. I'm going to give away my third DVD. And of course, like I've mentioned before, you know, I'm just starting out doing this Twitch thing. I'm going to try to do one Twitch stream a week with friends. This one I'm on my own, so I'm a little bit lonely, but I've got you guys to keep me happy. Thank you all for tuning into the Twitch stream, by the way. I'm just going to go through some names who have tuned in. And that is Mohit99, Excomora. Some of your names are so hard to pronounce, but thank you all. Thank you all for tuning in. And I'm going to try to do this once a week if it's popular. And every week I will give away at least one DVD. And you know, I should mention if you want to support the stream. Okay, this guy wants another game, so we'll play him another game, shall we? Let's play him another game. I want to try this game. Okay, I'm going to go King's Gambit because I'm a lunatic. All right, because I'm a Looney Tune and he's moving quick. The one thing is, if I get shorter time, I'll probably lose because I'm so slow. So I have to move. With speed. So that is something I'm bearing in mind here. I can't move slowly. And the King's Gambit. Look, my philosophy is, if you haven't played the King's Gambit in your life, you're not a real romantic. Now, the King's Gambit is the most romantic of all openings. It's such a great opening and it's so fun to play. And everyone in their life should play the King's Gambit at least once. You know, give it a go because you can lose horribly, but you can win brilliantly. And it's such a fun opening to play. So I don't think you're really a true chess player. You know, I think this is, you know, I'm being harsh here, but I don't think you're a true chess player until you play the King's Gambit. So that's my idea. Now I'm just going to keep things simple here. Or am I? Am I going to throw this one in? No, let's keep it closed. And now I'm just going to play sensible moves. This doesn't look like a King's Gambit anymore, does it? It looks like something completely different. Okay, so I'm going to push over here. And the idea is to go knight g5, which is let me do. And I want to come into this juicy square here. That is a blooming... Oh, look at that. That is a juicy square. That is a juicy square. Okay, right. Now, do I have a sack? Now, I always look for the sacrifices first. Oh, that's so tempting. Can I refrain myself from playing a crap move? Rook takes f6. Pawn takes. Queen h5 check. King d7. Can I do this? Can I do this? I really want to do it, but I don't think it's very good. I really want to do it, though. You know when you want to do something so bad, you just... I can't do it. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I've got to play sensible. I've got to play sensible. If I want to win, I couldn't get that sacrifice to work. Okay, right. Now, it's very hard for me to look at the chat where I'm playing, but I will be back checking out the chat a bit later on. I want to try to win this game. Oh, my time's a bit low. Remember, if I get under 1 minute, I'm certainly the underdog. But my position is good here. It is good. Okay, right. So he's trying to take control of this square and swap some pieces off. Okay, I'm going to try and nip into this square with my queen. He wants to do mass exchanges here, which I might have to allow. His position's okay. It's certainly his position. There's nothing particularly wrong with his position. And I have to go into some boring ending now, I'm afraid to say. But sometimes you have to play these endings. Okay, and I still got ideas of getting my queen into a7. Right, so he's gone for this one. And maybe I should have stopped that with g3 last move. Okay, because his knight has a beautiful square here. Okie doke. Right. Well, let's put this one here and see if I can get my knight to f5. This is my idea in this ending, to try to win this h6 pawn. So my opponent is stopping that in all ways possible. And he now has the idea of g4, but I'm still getting my knight to f5, maybe. Okay, he's gone this way. This is interesting. So I need to bring my king into the game. You need to bring your king into the game in the ending. So I'm going to rush through, and then I have to defend this square here. So maybe now his... Oh, I missed that tactic. Oh, that's a nice tactic. Well played from my opponent. You've got to give credit where credit's due, and I missed that tactic. That was a nice tactic my opponent played, because otherwise he'd queen his pawn. Well, I had a good position in this game, but, you know, I certainly haven't made best use of what I think was quite a promising position I had. So, and my opponent now is doing very well here. Okay, so we're going to have to try something like this and play with the G pawn. But I have to say, endings are certainly not my strong point, as you might well be aware of. Okay, well, I've got one idea. You can probably guess my idea. Come on, Gary! Come on, Gary! Gary, go! Okay, there's my idea. Okay, so he's trying to go here and come back to stop my pawn. Right, now I want to stop his knight coming back. There. Okay, I'm going to have to push this one. And now his knight comes back. Okay. Yeah, I'm obviously doing quite badly here. And my time is awful. I need to get my king over to the right area of the board. It's a bit slow though, isn't it? Oh, blooming heck. I didn't realise how slow my king was. Ugh. I fluffed this one up, boys and girls. Can't take that. It's a bad ending. Oh, Lipinek! No! No! Oh, I'm so slow. I'm so slow. I mean, so slow. Oh, my words. I actually, you know, like, oh, my God. I'm just so slow. So slow. I mean, I had a good opening there. Ah, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I'm not annoyed at all, am I? No. Okay, right. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, I should not have lost that one. I mean, I had a good game, and the end game, actually, I fought back quite well there. But, you know, these things happen. So that was an interesting little game. I actually, you know, okay, well, at least this guy got a high rating. I'm still over 2,500, but I want to get to 2,600. And I think what we'd do, I'm going to give you guys another puzzle now. See how you get on. And we're gonna try to, okay, this guy doesn't want to... This guy doesn't want to play so much time, so much. So let's give you another puzzle. Right, this is for a free DVD. So it's now your chance to win a DVD. And if you get the question right. So let me put up a position on the board. I will pick this one, for example. Oh, no, I won't, because that is not a proper position. Okay, let's find a good puzzle. Okay, black to play and win. Black to play and win. Okay, first person to get this wins a free DVD. And I love the way that I just throw these in because you've got to keep paying attention to get these right. So, yeah, I think I had a good position there, but the ending was actually quite bad for me. So it was quite a double-edged game. Not a travesty that I lost that one, to be fair. I probably deserved to lose that one, you know. Let's be honest. I probably did deserve it. Okay, but I mean, I certainly... Okay, but you have to tell me... Now, I don't want you to tell me one move. You have to tell me all the way to checkmate. The first person... And it actually looks like... I'm sorry, but not just the first move, because that doesn't count. You have to tell me all the way to checkmate. So, who's got this first? And it looks to me like the first person to get this... Okay, I'm just scrolling up now. And all the way to checkmate is indeed... Okay, I think, okay, this is annoying, is, not quite, let me just work this out myself, so, so I just need to work this out myself. Okay, not quite, no one's giving it all the way to checkmate, you have to give it all the way to checkmate, okay. And it looks to me like the first person to do that... I'm just checking the chat now. A lot of you have got the first right move. But the person who's got it all the way to checkmate is Tactic Gaming. Tactic Gaming, I think, has got this first. Please tell me if you think that's wrong. But Tactic Gaming, it seems to me, has found the checkmate. He's solved the puzzle. And like I said, that looks to me like Tactic Gaming is the person who's got all the way to checkmate. There's no point just telling me the first move. You need to tell me all the moves, I'm afraid, because the first move in a combination maybe not so hard, to find. So, Tactic Gaming, again, if you want to claim your DVD, send me an email to simon@gingergm.com and tell me which download DVD you want. So, this nice puzzle is, look at all the black pieces here. All the black pieces are swarming around the white king. They're swarming around the white king like a plague of rats. And normally the right number to have when trying to checkmate your opponent. And yeah, if you use an engine, I'll be most upset. Don't use an engine. That's just that is really a stupid way to win it, and you're not going to gain anything. It's not in the spirit of this broadcast. If you use an engine, I find out. Fuck you. Excuse my language. Anyway, the checkmate here. I should tell the puzzles. I should tell the rules of the puzzles before. You are right. We waltz banana, but you know what? I make up rules as I go along, just the way I roll. But in future, now you know. Now, the way to checkmate here is, well, you've got to keep attacking and you've got to force the issue because the black king is under some danger as well. If it's white to move, white can start an attack. What the hell happened there? So the first move is, now let's just have a look. Knight to h3 check looks natural, but after the move king to f1, you haven't really got any good checks here, and the king is reasonably safe here. So the best way to start is by playing this move, this queen sacrifice, a very, very nice sacrifice to start the combination. And this is a great way to get things rocking and rolling, because this allows your knight on e5 to join in the attack with check. King takes, and now you've got 3 pieces attacking the king. Your only 3 remaining pieces. But these 3 remaining pieces are enough to get checkmate. Knight to g4 check, and now the white king only has 1 square to move to, and that is king to g1, and you've just got to keep looking at ways to check the white king. And there's only really one good check here. You don't want to go knight e2 check because white can remove that defender, so that's not good. You want to play knight to h3 check, and again the white king can't move to any of these squares, so it only has 1 square to move to, and now again a lovely version of the smothered mate. Knight to h2, wham bam, checkmate. And look at that, that's a beautiful checkmate. I mean, I often think in chess that, as I've said many times before, chess is artistic, and you know, chess is an artistic game. I mean, like, you can create pieces of art on the chessboard. You know, as I've said many times, rather than going to a gallery and looking at pieces of art, which is okay, I'd rather look at beautiful combinations. Because for me, what we see here is a beautiful picture. I mean, forget about Mona Lisa. You can throw Mona Lisa away. This is, well, don't throw it away. It's still a good picture and it's worth a hell of a lot of money. But this is a piece of art. It's a very, very nice puzzle there. I like that. And okay, I mean, I think what I will do later on as well, I will challenge some of you guys to a game because you are watching, so stay tuned. We will do that. I will challenge some of you guys to a game of chess. Maybe who gets the next puzzle right, I'll give them a game. If you're on, you have to be on chess.com to be challenged. It's the only place I really play chess.com. I like chess.com. I'm using the old site now just because it's easier for me to set up lots of puzzle positions, but the new site is amazing, really good as well. Now, I have to say, if you do want to support it, please donate. Like even 50 cents is a great donation, and your donation will come up in the red box above. But you know, here we go. Okay, so there we go. So that is that puzzle there. Now, I just wanted to show you, share another thing with you, because thinking about the Budapest opening. Now, in the first blitz game I played d4, and my opponent played the Budapest Gambit. Knight to f6, c4, e5. And I wanted to share with you this opening and some tricks in it, and a little tricky pattern that might help you in future. And it's a very nice trap that occurs in a number of games. And I just want to share you this until I play a next game. Now, the point of the Budapest is that when you take this pawn and win a pawn, black goes knight g4. Knight to e4 is another move. Let's get rid of that. But knight g4 is black's idea in this opening. So I'm just going to give you a little lesson in the Budapest. Very quick lesson. And this aims to win your pawn back and to go for quick development like bishop to c5, attacking on f2. So this is the idea of the Budapest. Now, one lovely variation I really think is so nice is bishop to f4, which is the normal move because white wants to hang on to his extra pawn. Now, knight to c6, black increases the pressure and develops the piece. White defends the pawn. And here, you could go bishop to c5, but a very tricky line. And if you want to know the Budapest, try this trick out yourself. I'm going to give some little secrets away. This might lead to an 8-move checkmate. It's very beautiful. Another piece of art. And that is bishop to b4 check. So again, the idea of any gambit line is to bring your pieces out with speed. And as black here, you've lost the pawn, you've gambited a pawn, so you need to bring your babies, your pieces out with speed. Bang, 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 bang. You need to bring those babies out. That is how timing in chess is a very important topic. And you need to play with time. So bishop to b4 check, knight bd2. Now the main line runs queen e7, and here you are going to win your pawn back on e5 because you have a lot of pieces attacking that pawn. And now a3 is a move that a lot of players play. And there's a very common trick here. And that is knight takes e5. And that may look like a blunder, but it's actually a deadly, deadly and beautiful trick. Because now if a takes b4, what is black's best move here? I'm not giving away a DVD for this. But I just wanted to show you a couple of games where this trick happened because it's very pretty. So while you tell me to mate, I'm just going to have another swig of my beer. I'm drinking quite slowly today, but, you know, that's the best way to do it. Now, if you want to donate, by the way, if anyone does want to donate, even if it's 50 cents, even if it's a small donation, if you look below, if you look below to the support this broadcast thing below, and even if you give 50 cents, that's a good donation. Now, what I promise to do, you know, if the donations keep coming in, and well, you don't have to donate a lot. I enjoy doing this anyway. You know, it's fun, and I like getting you guys involved. But if you do donate, I'll do this more regularly. Maybe I'll do it twice a week, and I'll get really good guests in. We've got to get Fiona back, but I've got some other great guests lined up as well, which I want to keep as a surprise because they're going to blow your bloody mind. They're going to blow your mind when I get these guests involved, so they're going to be top secret. But if you donate to PayPal below, in the future, I will promise you that I will get the donation button properly set up so you can see the donations as they come in. I did this Twitch stream very quickly. Okay, but anyway, now the donation is, if you click on my picture below, support this broadcast, then you should, it might not come up on, does it not come up on the stream? Oh, bollocks. I have to say, what I'll do, I'll list the donations next time because one thing I haven't set up yet. You can see that I can tell when people are following me, but how does it? It should come up above me when people are bloody donating. Okay, next time I promise it'll be set up, and you will see when you get a donation. But I know when people donate to me. Thank you so much if you do. Okay, enough of that sales pitch. Of course, the winning move here is knight d3 checkmate, and that is what we called a sexy checkmate. That is a sexy checkmate because you're checking the white king, and pawn takes knight is not possible because that pawn is pinned. So that's a lovely little trick. A lovely little trick. Let me run through that one more time in case you want to give this opening a go as black. So you go e5, you go knight g4, attacking the pawn. All of black's moves are quite logical. White defends the pawn, you attack the pawn again and develop a piece. White defends the pawn, you bring a piece out with check. White blocks the check with his knight, and now you attack this pawn again. Queen e7, and now a3, and now this cheeky little move, knight takes e5. Why? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. And if white gets greedy, knight to d3. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What a nice move. And that reminds me actually of a funny game I saw once. And I'll tell you the story behind this game before I try to play a bit more blitz. And it was in a big open tournament. And an English player whose ELO rating is about 2250. So he's a very strong player. In the first round was playing against Richard Rapport. Now, if you don't know Richard Rapport, he's a major talent from Hungary. And this was such a funny game because this English guy is the game of his life. He's got to play one of his favourite players in the world. And as black, the game goes e4, c6. So he starts to play the Kara Khan. And after c6, let me get this right. Richard now plays knight to c3. Everything pretty normal here. Black plays d5, and this is the so-called Caro-Kann variation where black gets his pawn structure. And remember, the person who's playing black here, this is the most important game of his life. He's got to play Richard Rapport, one of the best players in the world, and it's a real chance for him to enjoy himself. So Richard now goes queen e2. So black now decides to go pawn takes e4. All pretty normal here. Now Richard takes on e4, and here black decides, well, I don't want to go knight to f6 at the moment, because if white takes on f6 with check, I have to take back with my pawn, and I double my pawns. And generally, double pawns is a bad thing. So black thinks for a while here, and thinks this is such an important game. I'm playing such a great player. What should I play? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to be very clever. I'm going to outsmart my opponent. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play knight d7. With the clever idea, next move, I'm going to go knight f6. So, for example, if knight f3, I'm going to go knight f6. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. And if knight takes knight, I'm so clever that I can go knight takes knight, and I don't lose my double pawns. So black, in this very important game, he's travelled all the way to Hungary to play this tournament from England. It's his most important game of his life. He plays knight d7. And what does Richard Rapport play? Oh my words, can you Adam and Eve it? Knight to d6, checkmate. Oh no! Imagine that. It's your one chance in the spotlight. It's your chance in the spotlight, and all of a sudden you fall for this horrible checkmate. And you're suddenly there. You're just trying to play a game against a hero, a 2700 player, and you lose in 5 moves. How pissed off would you be? I mean, what would you guys do if that happened? What would you guys do if that happened? By the way, thank you for the donations, Peaselhead. Thank you very much. Thank you, Fishwoods, for the donations. And thank you anyone else who's donated. Now, imagine you lost like that. Now, what would you do? Tell me what you'd do. Would you go and jump off a bridge into the Danube Sea? Would you jump off the... I mean, that is just... Oh, my words. That's just sickening, isn't it? Absolutely sickening. But again, I just wanted to show you that because I thought it was quite a nice little trick there. Okay, right. Now, I've got another game. So I'm going to try to continue my march. And my chair has gone really wonky. Every time I do a broadcast, something bloody breaks. Last time it was my coffee machine, and now it's my chair. Look at my chair. I'm actually sliding off my chair. Right, I'm going to concentrate now. So apparently I'm paying Morphe. It's a bloody honour to play Morphe. And of course, I go for the Dutch defence. So I'm going to try to get my rating, and you can buy the Dutch DVD from the website GingerGM.com. There you go. I got another plug-in. I'm doing well today. Okay, so I'm now going to try to get up to the rating of 2500. Now, in this opening, the one key thing to do is the move I'm going to play next, e5. This move here is a key break in the Dutch defence. I've played this opening all my life. I've beaten Boris Gelfand with this, and I beat Boris Gelfand just after he lost the World Championship match against Anand. It was his first game he lost as white with this opening. So I've got a good record with this opening, the Dutch defence. I like my pawns here. I think they look good. They look nice, and they give good positional compensation. Now, my opponent wants to go b4, so I'm stopping his plan. And now, where do you put the queen? I can either put it here, or I could put it over here on this square. So, 2 choices. Okay, sensible development, looks good. And I quite like my position now. My opponent is going to try to move his knight into the square. Sensible for him. Okay, I'm going to go here, block out his bishop on g2. And again, I want to play quickly here. So his knight is travelling in. So that's quite a nice idea my opponent's played here. Now, I don't... Okay, I maybe consider playing this one to try to get my knight into f3 or d3. And of course, if my opponent's knight lands on d5, I have to whip it off. I have to go bishop takes knight. I can't allow my opponent's knight to sit on d5. Next move, given a chance, I will play c6, and I will stop that knight from ever coming into my position. Okay, well, his knight is now going another route. Blooming heck, that knight is dancing around the board. Now, a couple of options here. Maybe now I can reroute my bishop to this square over on h5. That could be quite a good plan. And again, I don't want to allow his knight to come into this square, so I'm going c6. And now, maybe it's time to take a bit of control of the d file. Okay, so maybe, I don't know, roughly equal, a bit better for me. I mean, this position. Can I grab that pawn? Can I grab that pawn? Can I grab it? Quite greedy if I do. I'm not normally a greedy player, but you know what? He comes in here. Okay, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to grab it. Okay, I've got to play quick now again. Okay, so here. And now he's going to take this pawn back. Right, let's see how this turns out. Really want to sack something here. Can I do that, or is that just absolutely crazy? So if I wasn't so slow, I'd be a bloody good blitz player. He's going to go bishop here next. Okay, let's just play this move first. I've got to play quick. Got to remember to play quick. I'm so slow sometimes. Okay, right. I've got to speed up now. I don't want to lose this game. I want to get to 2,600. If I lose this game, I might go below 2,500. God forbid. God forbid. No. No. Okay. Where's he gone? He's gone here. Okay. Now I'm going to try this. I've got to move quick. Ah. Okay, I'm hoping this pawn is going to be strong. I don't know, though. I don't know if it's strong or weak. Let's see. Obviously, I've sacrificed. And let's come in. I'm going for compensation with my Derek the D pawn. And I think I'll take my rook here because I want to use this pawn, go rook e1 and queen. This is my simple idea. Let's go. Let's go here and just try to queen rook e1. Shit, he takes that one. Okay, rook here first. Giving up the exchange. Is this possible? Is this playable? And if king f1, bishop d3. But this is my big threat. Bishop c2, my other threat. Quite very complicated. But I'm relying. Come on, Derek. Don't let me down now, son. Don't let me down, Derek. You've done such a damn good job so far. Okay, bishop c2. Thank you very much. Now I'll win a piece. And I should be winning as long as I don't play like an old fart. And I am known to play like an old fart. So don't play like an old fart, Simon. Don't do it, Simon. Play like a young man, not an old fart. Okay. Well, of course it's winning. And I've got to not play like an old fart. Okay. So, I'll get rid of the rooks. Keep things easy. Okay. If I don't win this, I'm ridiculous. I'm trying to stop his king coming in. I don't want his king to come in. And now, I think with some clever manoeuvring, I should be able to win this one. Oh my god, my time. Forgot totally about my time. Ah! I'm going to take all of his pawns. Oh my god, time again. No. Oh, there we go. Bang! That was a good Dutch in action, yeah? I think that was all right. That was all right. Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay, we'll try again. I'm going to keep going until I lose another game. And, okay. Right, well, let's play... This opening now here is called the Trompovsky. And it's quite an interesting opening, just to try and get out of theory. The problem is, now, if you play a weird opening, the weird openings are known so well that everyone knows what to do against weird openings. because they become popular very quickly. Now, the one idea here, I guess, is to move my f-pawn up the board. So let's just... I want to attack. No more boring endings. That last game was a bit too boring. I want to play some more interesting sacrifices. Come on, let's have some fun. Checkmate. This is what we're going to try to do here. So, how do we get this one going? Well, let's just throw that baby over there. If in doubt, throw your pieces at your opponent's king. So, that looks like a sexy square for the queen. Goodbye flops poop. Nice to have you joining. I can see the chat occasionally, and good luck in school tomorrow. I should probably put a warning on the broadcast here, some age limit restriction, but you know, wow, we all learn stuff. Okay, so tell me what opening you want to play. Well, you know what I want to do. I want to just until I lose a game, I want to get to 2600 today. Now that is a mission and a half, and I promise later on I will take some of you on in a blitz challenge. So stay tuned, and I'll give you another puzzle soonish when I lose a game, and then when we have the person who gets the next puzzle, I'll play a game against. Okay, but in the meantime, let's just see how I can get on here. So this is my challenge. My rating, 2514. If I get to 2600 today, I'll tell you what, I might give away a free DVD to everyone in the world. You know, that'll take me a long time to deliver, and it'll cost me everything I got. But you know what? Maybe I'll do it. Probably won't, of course, because, you know. Right, okay. So, what's happening here? Well, all my pieces are on the right side of the board. And before you can build an attack, you have to get your pieces situation correctly. And what I'm trying to do here now is open up the F file, and I'm ready to pounce. Oh my words. Oh my words. I see something incredibly beautiful. Queen takes here. Does this work? King takes. Knight G5 check. King here. Oh, that's so beautiful. I don't think it works. Sorry, I've seen a piece of art on the board. I want it to work. I want it to work. Don't think it works, though. Can't get this piece of art to work. Nah, I can't get it to work. You see what I was thinking? I was thinking Queen takes F7, Knight G5. Bang. Can't get it to work, though. Okay, well, therefore, I'm going to have to change plans. That was such a nice looking variation. I really want to make it work. Got to move a bit quicker, though. I can't make it work, and I've wasted a lot of time. Can't make it work. Can't make it work. I wanted to sack my queen in that last line, but unfortunately for me, I just couldn't see it work. So I'm going to have to go to simple chess now. If bishop e6, I'm going to go d5. I'm going d5 anyway. I've got to use my pawns, my central pawns. Of course, my opponent has to go here. And now I come back, because if he takes, I have bishop e4 winning his rook. If I took the pawn, he'd take on d5. And I don't want to lose Derek the d-pawn. Derek has been such a hero. In the last game, he was a hero. This is an ode to Derek. Derek, you're now becoming my favourite pawn. Come on, Derek. Let's see you in action. Okay. So my pawns look very scary to him, but maybe it's only something that looks scary. Okay. Now, let's... Okay. Have it. Have it. I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack. I'm not going to sit here and defend. And the idea is, if he takes, I want to go queen g6. Let's keep attacking. This is what chess is all about. Attack, attack, attack. No backing down. And now I want to go here. I also have knight here as well. Got to move quick. Got to make a decision. Let's go here. They were both good moves. I want to go queen h7. Hopefully you can see this move. Queen h7. He has to play this move. Now, let's win the exchange first. And hopefully I still have some attack here. Rook f7, knight f7. These kind of ideas are around. Okay. Right, how do I win this one? How do I win? Is there any threats here? Let's use Derek. Derek, come on, Derek. You can be my hero, Derek. Be my little hero. Okay, what the hell is going on here? Derek, run. Run, boy. Run. Time. Okay, come on, Derek. Come on, Derek. Ah, I should have won easier. Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! There we go. There we go. Okay, I'm quite enjoying this. Sorry about the intensity that's going on, but you know I've got a challenge. I want to get to 2,600. If I get to 2,600 today, I will give away 10 DVDs. How about that? So you guys will hopefully be rooting for that as well. Now I'm going to change openings because I don't like playing the same opening. Now the opening I'm playing here is like a Dutch defence. It's like a Dutch defence. Yeah, sorry if you. I've just seen quite a funny comment by Braffin. If you are listening to this at work, this might seem like you're watching something else. And I do want to clarify this is not a gay porn show. You know, this is actually a chess show, so the noises might be a little bit extreme. I get very carried away when I play. You can imagine what I'm like at the chessboard. I'm sorry if I'm making very inappropriate noises. And I apologise to all your work colleagues, mainly. If you have work colleagues listening to this, then I'm very sorry. It's not actually... believe it or not, you are actually watching a chess video. Believe it or not. This is not some weird... Okay, anyway, enough talk. Have I just lost the pawn? You see that? I wasn't even thinking. And I'm now wondering if he can take on e4. But I think I take his queen. I'll let him work it out. I don't want to... I don't want to... okay, he's retreated. Okay, now let's get my queen around. Typical Dutch defence manoeuvre. Put the queen on g6. And we're now in for an interesting game because my opponent has castled opposite sides. Okie doke. Right, so I think I'm going to force him to take this one. Oh, he doesn't want it. He doesn't want it. He does not want my knight. Okay. Do we come in like Flynn, like Errol Flynn? In like Errol Flynn? What do we reckon? In like Flynn? In like Flynn? Okay, here we go. Right, okay, this is, so, I want to get to 2,600, come on, does anyone think it's possible? Is this stream going to go on all night? Is it possible? What's happening? Anyone know where we are? Okay, let's get some dirty tactics going. Knight to d3 check. I just want to play some funky chess. That's my funky dance, in case you wondered what I was doing. And this might be a load of rubbish, though. Oh, it's Derek the D-pawn again. Oh, go, Derek. Go, Derek. Okay, but maybe bishop takes h6 is a... Okay, where do we put my queen? Okay, let's attack something. Let's attack that rook. Derek could be a goner. I'm worried about the future of poor old Derek here. Oh, my words. Do not leave me, Derek. Derek, I love you. Derek, I promise you this is not a gay porn film. Derek, I love you. Derek, I love you. Don't leave me, Derek. Just to really confuse anyone watching this at work. Okay. And that confused me. Right, okay, what am I doing? Let's just attack. Let's just attack. No messing about. Could I have taken on h1? Oh, my words. Oh, my words. Tactic. Oh, no, did I miss that? What a blooming patzer I am. That was embarrassing. Oh, my words. I can't believe I missed that. Anyway, too much talk. Too much talk. Okay, right. Well, the game goes on. Can't believe I missed that. I can't believe I missed that. And now I'm going to pay the price, aren't I? Right, okay. Come on, let's attack. Can't believe I missed I could take his rook. What an idiot I am. Okay, well, I can still fight back here, hopefully. Maybe. Maybe. Can I fight back here? Don't like it. I don't like it. My king's in danger. Don't like it. Oh. Yeah, I had my chance, didn't I? I had my chance and I threw it away. I threw it away. Oh dear. H6 coming. Oh god. Oh. Of course this doesn't sound like a dodgy movie, does it? Oh. Oh no. Oh. Okay, I'm getting absolutely stuffed here. I need a miracle. Rook takes here is mate. Ugh. Oh, I totally threw this away. Stupid Simon. Ah. Okay, I think it's gone, this one. It's a goner. It is a goner. And we have to resign. Okay, well, that's annoying. Ah, goodbye, Derek. Right. Oh, dear. Okay, someone says play the Latvian Gambit. That was awful, that game. That was awful. I've dropped down all my points. I don't think it's going to be a 2600 run today. You never know. Okay, last. Okay, if I lose another game, we'll go back to doing something else. I will throw some puzzles at you. That was really bad. I was on a roll as well. But it wasn't happening. Okay, I'm not losing another game. So, now we're going to go back to... okie doke. This is the Grand Prix opening. And it's an opening I've played a fair few times with pretty decent results. And the idea is to just get your pawn to this square where it can be quite nicely placed to attack later on. And hopefully we will see that. Hopefully we'll see this f-pawn being a good attacking unit. And often in, it's like, we'll hopefully see this pawn come into power. So, how am I going to attack? Okay. Now, the normal way is to get my queen over here, but it's a long way from doing that. I'm just going to tuck my king here. A useful little move, and develop this piece first. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to play on both sides of the board. And I want to get rid of the defender of his king. And this way, at least now, you can see I have this open C line. But my opponent's starting to play very quickly. Okay. Right. Let's attack. So the idea is to stop in castling because I have knight d7 winning the exchange. And this way, I don't like that last move my opponent's. His king is so weak now. That was a horrible move that my opponent played. Because all these dark squares, the f-file, is horrible here. Horrible. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to keep punting. Well, I think I can just simply play this. And if he takes, I have queen f6. And my pieces are going to just come towards his king. He castles, now queen f6 anyway. Oh, he has queen d8. Oh, no, he doesn't because his knight's on pre. But I don't want to swap queens here. Swapping queens would be depressing. So maybe I should have gone queen f4 then. Queen f4 is a much better square, actually. Much better square for my queen. Okay, and he's going to go queen here next. Right, well, let's bring in the knight. I mean, this should be very good for me, but I haven't played it. I haven't played it particularly well, but I'm still quite comfortable about this position. Now, can I go g4? This is the kind of crazy move that I get so tempted to play. Can I play it, or do I? Okay, I'll tell you what. Oh no, okay. I'm just going to stop anything coming here. I think g4 was very interesting move there. Very interesting was g4. Maybe I'll play it. You know what? Like sometimes I just can't stop myself. You know, I can't stop. Hello, Flaming Monocle. My good old mucker. Hello, boy. Hello, Flaming Monocle. Flaming Monocle is a very good friend of mine who used to live in Godalming, which is where I'm from. Now, Flaming Monocle is not a chess player. Well, I say he's not a chess player. He's a damn fine chess player. But he is better known for his gaming channel. So if you want to check out the gaming channel, go to Flaming Monocle. Monica? God, I can't speak today. It might be this lovely beer. When are we going to have a beer, Flaming Monocle? When are we going to have a beer? We need to have a beer damn soon. But you live in America now. I need to come to America and have a beer with you. Anyway, good to see you here. Hello. Right, so I'm going to continue just to attack because I don't know any better. Now I have all of my pieces over on the king side. So if I don't break through here, I am what you call a wally. I'm a wally. Now, if I take here, I think his plan is to give up the exchange. I don't want to swap queens. I hate swapping queens. How do I break through here? How do I break through? I'm still 2,500 at the moment, but I might not be for long. What do I do? Come on, guys. Give me some help. So, okay, let's take it. We'll take it. We have to do this. But my opponent can now sack the exchange. But I think my rooks, look at these. These are like smashing through. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't expect that. That was very nice of him. Oh, well, thank you. That made it a lot easier. Oh, well, there we go. Knight f7 must have been the correct move to play there. And yeah, it did break on through to the other side there. Okay, well, let's have a break from playing now. I've played quite a lot of games. I'm still going to try to get to 2,600, depending how long the stream does. Isn't it nice when your opponent just resigns? Isn't that nice? That's lovely. I had this before against Grandmaster Danny Gormally. I was playing Danny Gormally and I was doing very well, and he just resigned. And I was like, oh, thanks, Danny. Very nice of him to do that. Okay, right, guys. I'm going to give away another DVD. Who wants to win a DVD? Anyone? Anyone want to win a DVD? Anyone? Anyone up for it? So I've got another little cheeky puzzle for you guys. And I'm going to bring up the puzzle now. So I'm just going to move over to another screen. I'll tell you what, I'll put you on my rap song for one more time. And I have to thank Michael Mora for this rap song he created while I set up a little puzzle. Whoever solves the puzzle wins a free DVD. Okay, but anyway, over to my song for now.
Okay, now Simon is the man with the master plan. You ain't winning against him. I hope you understand. Now he's a chess grandmaster. He'll seal your fate. If you think you might blunder, well, I guess it's just too late. Now you get some love if you're a pet, so step your game up. If you ain't good, there's no need to blame us. He put in the work. Now look how far he came up. GingerGM, you can go and put that name up. Hair like a ninja, cause he is the Dutch king. He gonna wear the crown and always do his thing. Watch the pieces fall down as he shoves Harry up the board. How many wins? You better tally up the score. He'll bring Freddie to the party. Got to celebrate the skills. It's just a match and you can't replicate. At the top spot like he floating with some helium. The one and only chess master, Simon Williams.
Oh, I just realised you can't hear me. Oh, my words. A beginner's error there. Okay, let me try again. It's actually probably better sometimes when you can't hear me. A lot of people have told me that in my life, but I'm back now and you can hear me, hopefully. So, the rules of this competition. I'm about to show you a puzzle position, and whoever gets the puzzle right, and you have to tell me all the moves. So not just the first move, You have to tell me as deeply as you can analyze. So try to tell me to move about 5. It's about a 5-move combination. It's black to play. What is black's best way of playing? Don't just tell me one move. The person who I think answers this best and gives me the longest combination wins a free DVD from the GingerGM shop. And actually, Flaming Monocle is, like I said, a very good friend. And he was actually the editor on most of the GingerGM DVDs. And as soon as Flaming Monocle left England, we stopped doing DVDs as quickly. But anyway, here we go. Black to play. Are you ready? There we go. Black to play. What's the best line now? So, what is the best line here, ladies and gentlemen? So it's black to play. Place your bets now. And what would you do if you were with the black pieces here? And I'll explain the combination afterwards. It's quite a tricky one, this one. Quite a tricky one. It's quite a tricky puzzle. And you must thank the one and only Flaming for the DVDs. He's the man behind it. Okay, I can flip the board if you want. Let me flip the board for you. Okay, there we go. Just to really confuse you. That's really going to screw with your brain now. Okay. A little bit of advice that someone gave me. I don't necessarily do this myself. But a little bit of advice that someone gave me was that if you're playing a game of chess in a competition, it's a good idea to get up from your board, walk around behind your opponent and sneeze on him. No, don't sneeze on him. Walk around behind your opponent and look at the position from his point of view. Because it's weird in chess. So many people I teach only look at the position from their side. So imagine you're black here. You're only looking at it from the black side. You've got to start thinking, if you want to become a better chess player, to think of the battle from your opponent's situation. Chess is a battle after all, and the best battlers, that's not really a word, like Napoleon, always thought about what his opponent was going to do. So someone said, go around, maybe try this, go around, look at the board from his point of view, think from your opponent. I don't do that because it doesn't work for me, but it might work for some of you. Okay, right, now, okay, I'm going to have to check out Flaming's Twitch stream. So a lot of you have just done one move, but no one so far has found the move that is going to win the DVD. Now, I will give you a clue. Now. Now, I'm just checking. No one has won it. Let me just check the moves that are coming in. And no one has won a DVD yet. Okay, now I'll give you a clue. The combination does start, as a lot of people have said, with bishop h3 check. It's a hard combination. And then king takes bishop. So you have to picture this in your mind. So you've moved the white king out to this square. And then you come in with the queen to g1. Now, after queen to g1, there is only one move that white can play, g4. Now, if anyone can find a move after that, I'll quickly show you on the board, but I want you to try to picture this in your head. It's the best way to get better at chess. Bishop here check, giving up a piece to force the white king out. The king wins the piece, but it allows the black queen to come in, which it couldn't do before because the white king would have taken the queen. And now the threat for black is queen to h1 check. And if the knight blocks the check, your queen can pick up this. And now g4 is the main move. What do you play in this position? But I'm going to go all the way back. You have to picture that. If you can tell me the best move after g4, you win a DVD. A DVD. You win a DVD. And no one has got this yet. I have to say, I do like Flaming's idea of grip edge of board firmly. Move. And I do. Are you saying, Flaming, that... question, where you are, smokables are legal, are they? Okay, well, there you go. That could be dangerous. Now, there was the funniest thing I saw during a chess game was actually, I was playing a game on the board next to me in a tournament. There was about 200 people playing in this tournament. I don't think anyone's got the answer yet. I'll keep an eye on it. In this tournament, someone was shadoobing all the pieces. So you know when you're playing a game of chess and the pieces might not be on the correct squares, one of the players playing next to me was going shadoob, 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 and he was doing it all the time. So every second he was shadoob, oh shadoob, and it was really pissing off his opponent. And his opponent said to him, his opponent, I think, smelt of alcohol, was a bit drunk, said, stop shadoobing the pieces. And the guy kept shadoob, adjust. Oh, can you move? And he kept touching the pieces. And as you know, you have to be quiet when you're playing chess. And he kept doing it all the bloody time. But all of a sudden, I was thinking like this about my move. And all of a sudden, I heard this. And the guy, this person was shadoobing. And the guy had basically stood up. And he just slapped him round the face. And he slapped and he said, stop bloody shadoobing my pieces. And the whole tournament hall, 200 people just went, ugh. And this was on the board next to me. And the poor guy who was shadoobing was shaking. They even called the police. And he just literally slapped the guy. So like, massive slap around the face. It was very weird to see. Very bizarre. Okay, so I'm looking at the questions now. Looking at the questions, okay, and I think someone has the right answer. So let me just have a look. Who has the right answer? Let me see. And if someone has the right answer, it does look to me like, okay. Oh, we do have a winner. We have a winner, and the winner is. As I can see it, I'm writing your name down now. Why don't you have easier names for me to pronounce? The winner is Yek No Dan No. Okay, so I will just copy and paste your name into the chat. You have got the correct idea. Correct idea. There we go. This chap here has just won a DVD. If you want to claim your DVD, you go to you send me an email to Simon or sales@gingergm.com. Tell me what DVD you want as a digital download. Let me show you this now. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So, bishop h3 check, king takes, queen g1. Now, white only has one move because the threat is queen to h1 check. So, for example, let's say white played queen d2, which is an idea. Well, black will now be a piece up at the end of the combinations. Cross key says he said it first. Let me just check. Cross key. I will check. Maybe I need someone to check for me. You know. I don't think you said the move, the important move. The important move was knight c5. Knight c5. Let's have a look. Okay, I'll tell you the point. Now, I'm just going to go through the variations. So, queen to d2 doesn't work because here you simply play queen takes knight check. And next move, you take the bishop. So, for example, the king moves because it's in check. And now you take the bishop and black is a knight up, which is enough to win the game. So the only way white can try to defend, and this is the real point of the combination, is by playing g4. And this move g4 gives the white king some more breathing space. It's getting strangled, so it needs to take some fingers off its neck. Get those fingers off the neck so it can breathe again. And here, the most important move, and the move I believe that Yek Nondando, might have said that wrong, suggested is knight to c5. And whoever said this first wins the DVD. So maybe someone can help me out. Was it Cross Key who said knight c5 first, or was it Yek Nonando? Now it looks to me that it was Yek Nonando who said knight c5 first. Now I might get this wrong. You've got to bear with me because I've only got 20 eyes in my head, so I can't see everything. I'll do my best, but I can't bloody do everything, as Michael Caine would say. Who said knight c5 first? Let me just have a look. I'll have one more look. We want DVDs going to the right people. It looks to me like, unless I'm missing something, knight c5 was indeed found by Neck. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm feeling generous. I don't want to start any arguments here. You both win a DVD. Fuck it. That's what I say. To rather start any arguments, you both win a DVD. There you go. How bloody generous am I? Have a DVD each. That's like me saying, have a tenner. Have a tenner. Just have a tenner. You both win a DVD. I want to keep things... Let me ask my friend, the Crystal Ball. Let me ask my friend, the Crystal Ball, what he thinks. Should Crosskey and Necriondo win a DVD? Well, sir, I think, in my eyes, they are both following you on Twitch, and they both deserve a DVD. So give them a bloody DVD. Okay, well, the Crystal Skull spoke, and whatever the Crystal Skull says stands. You both win a DVD. Boom. There you go. Okay, there you go. And if you're in doubt, ask the Crystal Skull. Now, a couple of people have asked, where's Fiona? Now, Fiona can't do it today, but I'm going to be doing the stream with Fiona next week. I didn't really publicise this stream. I did it kind of at the last minute. I gave everyone like an hour's notice. But I'm going to try to do this regularly, once a week now. A bit of fun, just whatever crap I think of, always chess related. And, let your friends know, because I want to try to build this up. Donations help, of course, but mainly... just let as many people know as you want. And if you want to post about it on Reddit, Chess, anywhere else, that'd be great. I might even give you a DVD. I haven't got a Honey JD, but I've got a very strong beer here. Okay, but the real point, going back to the combination, is knight to f5. Knight to f5. And the idea of this... knight to c5, sorry. The idea of this beautiful move, and knight moves often the hardest to see, is that white can't really move any of his pieces. He's kind of in a position which we call in chess zugzwang, where he's tied down. He's tied down, a bit like in 50 Shades of Grey. And because he's tied down, black's simple plan is to bring this knight around to f4 checkmate. Because it's very hard just to checkmate with one piece, the queen. So this idea... is to go knight e6, knight to f4, checkmate. And basically, white can't do anything to stop it. There's no defence here. And I think this is quite a hard combination, but quite a nice combination. For example, g takes h5, and now we continue knight to e6. And look, this knight has done a long journey, a bit like England to America. But it's going to arrive, and it's going to have a damn good time on f4. For example, pawn takes pawn check, pawn takes pawn, and there's nothing that white can do to stop checkmate. For example, here, h5, trying to give the king a square. It's checkmate pretty quick. Knight f4 check. We're weaving the mating nets. Queen and knight work fantastically well together. King to h4, g5. Thank you very much. Time to go and get a beer. Checkmate. Right, now, I think we're going to twist this show up a little bit and do something a little bit funky now. Come and join the funk. The funk. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm afraid Fiona's not here. It's a pity. I mean, this is what I felt like when Fiona told me she couldn't be here. I felt like this, but what can we do? What can we do? And, yeah, I think what Flaming's saying, I'm actually going to take on all comers now. So... if you are on chess.com, you have to be a member of chess.com to take me on. I'm going to give you, and if you beat me, I will give you a free DVD. If you draw me, I'll give you a free DVD. And let me know your handle. Now, put it in the Twitch chat, what your handle is on chess.com. You have to be logged into chess.com in order for this to work. And if you do that, I'm going to give you a challenge and you might just get a game. But the way I'm going to do this, so tell me your handles now. I'm going to do this. No, Fiona's not here, by the way. She's been working all day in chess, so she's not here today, unfortunately. Now, the way we're going to do this, I'm going to play a little game. I'm going to do this game I tried last time with the lovely Fiona. I'm going to write down a pawn. I'm going to write down a pawn on my piece of blank paper, just to prove it's a piece of blank paper. Now, the pawn I write down has to be the pawn that I checkmate you with, or I win on time. We'll play a 5-minute game. So the way I can win, I checkmate you with the pawn or I win on time, then I win the game. If you draw or if you beat me, you win a DVD. Not just any DVD, but quite possibly the best DVD in the bloody world. Forget about Star Wars. You want a GingerGM DVD. That's going to entertain you a lot longer. Okay, so who are we going to play? Okay, so tell me your handle. You have to type your handle in. Tell me who shall I play? Who shall I take on? So who's done well at the puzzles? I'm going to take on, I think, let me see. And then I might play some games. So you have to be logged on. Make sure you are logged on to chess.com. And I'm going to go for David Rott. David Rott, who is Jumping Knight Tone. Now, if you're not online, then I will challenge someone else. And I've just got to remember how to challenge. So let me see if I can get this right. Challenge, and then we're going to see if I can get this right. Okay. And I've issued a challenge, so here we go. So I'm going to write down the pawn now. I don't know what colour I'm even going to be. This is a mental challenge, by the way. It's absolutely fucking bizarre, should we say. Okay, now I'm going to write down the pawn that I'm going to try to mate you with. And this is the pawn I have to checkmate you with. I'm writing it down so no one can see. You can try to guess that thing. I'm going to send out loads of requests. Anyone who's online gets a request. Okay. Right. Next one I'm going to try. It doesn't look like that one's been taken. Hopefully I'm doing this right. The requests. I will try again. And this one, make sure you're ready to play, please, or you might miss your chance. It's going out to Roman Chessmaster. And he said it in capitals, which is a bit hectic. So you've got to be ready to play. You got to be... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I've written down a pawn. Now, this is a rated game. This is a rated game. So if I lose this, I'm going to lose... Look at my rating. I'm going to lose like 4 billion points. But I want to play you guys. Okay, I'll play you next, David Rott. I'll play you next. You'll get a game next. So I have to try to guess which pawn I've gone for. Which pawn have I written down on my piece of paper? Come on, Roman Chessmaster. You've got to make a move, son. Otherwise, you're going to lose on time. You've got to make a move, boy. Remember, if I win on time, I win the bet as well. If you draw, if you win, if you take the correct pawn, I will resign. God, I'm going to lose loads of rating points. I should really make this non-rated, but I don't know how to do that. Okay. You can move. Just play normal chess. Try to beat me. Just try to take me down. Take me down to Chinatown. Okay, I'm going to drink my beer and wait for you to lose on time. Come on. David Rott has said it's the B pawn. The B pawn. You know what? To make this a bit easier, I'm going to tell you which pawn it is. If my opponent manages to take this pawn, I will resign. How did you know that, David Rott? How did you know that? It looks like my opponent's fallen asleep. Come on, boy. Come on, Roman. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wakey, wakey. Hello. Rise and shine. It's the B pawn. All you have to do is take the... Where are you, Roman? Oh, dear. Well, at least it gives me a chance to have a beer. At least it gives me a chance to have a beer. I'm going to have a beer now. Come on, you got to move. You got to move. This is not cricket. Come on. So the idea of this game, I'll give it another go in the next one. Hopefully Roman Chessmaster has not just had a heart attack. Roman, can you just clarify you are still alive, please? Can you at least leave a message in I was going to say okay, something else, the chat, just to let me know that you're alive. Are you alive, Roman? What are you doing, Roman? You're playing me. You've got a chessboard. Are you alive, Roman? What are you doing, sir? What are you doing, son? What are you doing? Okay. Well, I'm going to drink my beer while I wait for Roman to lose on time. And then the idea of this, I've written down this pawn here. Barry the B pawn. So the only way I can win, and I'll try this challenge again, is to checkmate you with this pawn. If I can't checkmate you with anything else, it has to be Barry. Barry the B pawn. Barry. And I hope you're not firing up the computer, Roman. If any of you use a computer, you know what? Shame on you. You will get kicked out of chess.com. What on earth happened there? I've no idea what happened there. Okay, well that was easy. That was a free move win. And he wants to play. I'm afraid now. I'm now gonna play against David Rott. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready, Mr. David Rott. Okay, so let's try again. Now I don't know how to make this unrated, so I could potentially lose a lot of rating points here. I'll make it 5-2. User is unavailable. Come on, David, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? That was quite a nice game to get going. User is unavailable. Where are you, David? I'm trying to play you. I'm trying to play you, David. I've tried a couple of times. This is your last chance, Mr. David. Your last chance. Are you ready? Okay, right. Challenge, David, Rott. And we're going for 5-2. Your challenge has been declined, it says. Your challenge has been declined. Ah, dear. I mean, I have to say... Oh, that's not your name. I got your name wrong. Right, jumping knight. Okay, I'll try again. Let's try again. Okay, let's try again. We will get there eventually. I want to get this challenge on, you know. Let's get this bloody challenge on. I have issued a challenge. Here we go. Right, I've got to write down another pawn now. I'm going to throw this piece of paper away so I'm not cheating. I don't want anyone cheating. Come on, David. Get ready to play. I'm going to write down another pawn. I'm going to write down another pawn. Okay, I'm challenged. I think I'm challenged you, David. So you just have to accept the challenge, please. I've no idea what happened to my last opponent. Hopefully he's still alive. Hopefully he's still alive. Now, David, I have given you a challenge. All you have to do is take it. Now, in the drop-down box, let me just set this up so I'm playing unrated because I don't want to lose all my points. But I'm just going to do this very quickly. And I'm waiting for everyone. Okay, that looks all good. I'm just making some changes in the chess.com thing while I have a little sip of beer. And okay. Now, okay, why aren't you playing me? Come on, I'm ready to play, David. Come on, boy, come on. Roman Chess is saying he couldn't move. That's my Jedi mind trick. I'm glad you're alive, Roman Chess. Okay, look, I'm going to have to challenge someone else, David, because I have given you a challenge. I'm pretty sure it's come up that I have given you a challenge. You've just got to find out how to take that challenge. But I've got to keep this. I've got to keep the show going. I've got to keep the show going. Okay, user is not available. Now tell me your handles, and I'm going to go for it. No one wants to play me. Okay. Right, come on. I'm going to try someone else. I'm going to try. This is a hard name. Okay. So just be ready. If you're on chess.com, you might get a challenge come up to you. I'm going to just try some of the names here. I want to play a game, and I want to try the challenge. And you guys better be ready. You better be ready to play. So, and apparently I'm trying a lot of you, but you're not ready. So you've got to maybe change your settings. And we're going to rock and roll with this. I want to just play one game at this. Come on. I've issued a challenge to LAY. LAY. Okay, here we go. Oh, my God, you've got a high rating. Oh, my words. I didn't realise you were this good. I've written down the pawn I have to checkmate you with, but I didn't realise I was playing someone so strong. I'm playing at 1800, and I've got to checkmate with a pawn, and it's rated. Oh, my words, this could go wrong. Or I can win on time. Oh, dear. I'm not liking this. David, I tried challenging you, but you didn't take the challenge, I'm afraid. Okay, right, anyway, I've got to concentrate on this game. Right. Now, I don't really want to get an ending. Now, it wasn't the e-pawn, otherwise I would resign. Okay. I'm keeping my pawn that I wrote down very safe. A little hint there. Right. Now, I can win on time or I can checkmate with a pawn. Now, okay, so this is the challenge. This is the challenge. Okay, let's see. So, If my opponent takes the right pawn, I will resign and lose a bucket load of rating points. And my opponent is a very strong player. So I have to say, boys and girls, I'm not feeling 100% confident. But you know what? That's why it's a challenge. Okay, right. None of that. Oh, I don't really want to lose that one, though. Oh, shit, I gave it away. I was going to go A5, but there was a problem with A5. There was a problem with A5. Okay. Right, okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, the problem with this is I cannot checkmate normally. I cannot checkmate in a normal way because if I do, then, okay. If I checkmate in a normal way, then I lose the bet. I have to checkmate with the pawn I wrote down. Can you guys at home guess the pawn I wrote down? I could lose very quickly here. Hopefully my opponent is not listening to the stream. Or am I trying to bluff him? He's taken the C pawn. I promise you I will resign if he gets... He's trying to take all my pawns. Chill out. Chill the hell out, sir. And I'm just going to try. Okay. What pawn do you think it is? What pawn do you guys think this is? I can't checkmate because I would lose the bet. Oh my words, this is really weird. What the hell's going on here? This is bizarre. Bizarre stuff is happening in the house. Okay, well look, my position is so good, but I have to checkmate with a pawn. There goes another pawn. Oh, look, at least I've got this little baby here, and I'm hoping my opponent is not thinking about that pawn. I could be losing another DVD. God, I'm throwing money away left, right, and bloody centre here. At least he hasn't got the right pawn. I haven't got many pawns left. I have not. I can't go queen takes h2 because I lose the bet. This is the point. I can't go queen takes h2 because I lose the bet. The bet is I have to checkmate with a pawn I wrote down. Otherwise, queen takes h2 would have indeed been checkmate. But I can't do that. I mean, look at this position. I'm killing him. But I've still got the pawn. I promise you, I've still got the pawn. Okay. Right, now, I'm going to... If I can't checkmate either, I'm going to win a queen. Whoa-ho-ho-ho. Which pawn do you guys think it is? Remember, I have to say, if a pawn has started on a square, but sometimes captured and moved to another square, to another line, it's still the pawn from the original file it started on. So if it is the A pawn, and it's moved to that square, then it is still that pawn. Oh, shit. Has my opponent just gone bishop d4? Not supposed to do that. I will resign if he takes the right pawn. Not the right pawn. Ha 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 ha. I tricked you. I tricked all of you. I tricked all of you. It wasn't the A pawn. And remember, that was the A pawn because it started on this square. Remember, if I win on time, I win the bet as well. I will show everyone which pawn I wrote down afterwards. So, just to prove I'm not cheating. I feel like a bloody magician at the moment. A bloody magician. Do you like... By the way, I am a poker player. I do play poker. I know how to bluff. I know how to bluff. Let's just put it that way. You know, bluffing is my middle name. It's Simon Bluffing Williams. That's what I'm called. I like that bluff. That was cheeky. Okay, cheeky little bluff there. Right. But I still have to checkmate with a pawn. And remember, if my opponent wins, he wins a shitload of rating points. He wins a shitload. Oh my words, I've got so many good moves. Look at that. Check with the bishop. Oh, I'm going to unleash hell on you, boy. I'm unleashing hell, boy. Okay. Right. Does anyone know what pawn it is yet? I have to be so careful not to accidentally checkmate my opponent. The weird thing is, if I accidentally checkmate my opponent, I've only got 3 pawns left. 3 pawns. But I still have to checkmate with the pawn I wrote down. But the thing is, if I accidentally checkmate, I lose the bet. I don't know how that works. You win a DVD. You win a DVD. Okay, I'm going to take that one. It's not checkmate if I take it, but I still have to checkmate with the pawn. Okay, is it possible? Does anyone know the pawn yet? I will show you the pawn. There it is. And Freddie has become Eddie. He's had a weird little sex change there, and he's moved over to the E file, but that is still the pawn. This pawn here. So this pawn here started as Freddie, but he took this square, so I have to checkmate with this pawn somehow. And I don't know how at this moment. I've got to create this. It's much harder than you think. Okay, and there you go. Right, so let's... how the hell am I going to checkmate with this pawn? Anyone give me any advice here? I've no idea how to do this. Not easy, because I can't stalemate. Well, I can't stalemate anyway. I can't checkmate. What am I doing? This is hard. Okay. Whew, this is not easy. I'm trying to think how I can set this up. I think I've done it. Can anyone else see? I think I've done it. Check. And... oh, it's not checkmate. You can go here. Shit. Okay, no worries. I go here first. But then he goes here. Boolax. Right, I go here first. Stopping that king. It's not stalemate because of the pawns. I'm going to get this one. I'm getting this one. I'm getting it. Come on, this is the pawn. There you go. That is the pawn. I've got 100% record with this weird challenge, which is quite bizarre, you know. And now here. And now here. Bang. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. And just to prove that is, I just have to actually, I'll be back in a second. I just have to quickly ring my girlfriend. So I remembered I'm supposed to be picking her up from the train station 2 minutes ago. Oh my words, I'm in trouble. So just bear with me 1 second. Otherwise I'm going to get kicked out of this house. I didn't realise what time it was. And I'm gonna be back in 1 second. I'll put you on my rap song. I'm in the shit.
Okay, now Simon is the man with the master plan. You ain't winning against him. I hope you understand now he's a chess grandmaster. He'll seal your fate. If you think you might blunder, well, I guess it's just too late. Now, you get some love if you're a pet, so step your game up. If you ain't good, there's no need to blame us. He put in the work, now look how far he came up. GingerGM, you can go and put that name up. Hair like a ninja, cause he is the Dutch king. He gonna wear the crown and always do his thing. Watch the pieces fall down as he shoves Harry up the board. How many wins? You better tally up the score. He'll bring Freddie to the party, got to celebrate the skills. It's just a match and you can't replicate. At the top spot like he floating with some helium. The one and only chess master, Simon Williams.
Well, okay. I could be in a bit of trouble tonight. Oh my words. No, I think it'll be all right because luckily the train station's not too far of a walk. But I just totally lost track of time. I had so much fun here, but I might need to end the stream pretty soon. Otherwise, I might get some parts of my body chopped up during the night, and no one wants that to happen to them. Understandably. Oh my words. Okay, anyway, just to prove that was the F pawn, if we just go back in that game, you can see I nominated this pawn here, but that F pawn did turn into the E pawn. There we go. Right, just so I don't get in so much trouble, I've just given a text. I tried phoning, but she might have hung up on me, or she might not have had reception. I'm not sure yet. I'll find out later on. We'll soon see. Okay. So I think what we'll finish up with now is I better go now. I didn't realise being streaming for 2 hours now, over 2 hours, and it's been a real pleasure. I think I want to give away one more DVD. So I'm basically going to give you one more puzzle, guys. So I don't get my private parts chopped up and put in my mouth during the night. I'm going to give you one more puzzle, and whoever gets this next puzzle right and tell me the whole variation, we'll finish this, will win the last DVD of the night. And I would like to say, you know, this will go on YouTube, hopefully, so I'll put it up on YouTube. Post it on YouTube so you can watch it all over again. I'm going to try to do a stream at least once a week. This is only really the second one I've done. No lovely guest, no Fiona today. You know, I love having Fiona here, and she will be doing it with me next week, but she's just too busy today, and I want to keep the stream kind of going on, basically. But you know, if you want to support the stream, any donation, even if you go to the shop and buy a digital download DVD, they're only $5. Even if you donate 50 cents, that does help me out. Thank you very much if you do that. If you don't do it, don't worry, it's cool as well. But thank you for supporting the channel, because I want to make this regular. I want to do it more often. And if you've got any ideas of what you want to do in future, or what you'd like to see me do, maybe if there's some guests you'd like me to get on the show, then please message me at this address. So message me, I'm just going to put it in the chat now. Message me at this address and tell me what you'd like me to do in the future. So who would you like to see online? Who would you like to see? Who would you like to get on? What would you like me to see me do? Just tell me what the hell you'd like me to do, and I'll probably do it. You know, that's the kind of guy I am. So let's finish with one more tactic for the evening. So while I set up the tactic, I'll just put you on another screen and we'll set up the tactic. I'll just give you a link to the chess boxing I'm going to, because this is a worth checking out while I set up the tactic. Okay, so let me just set this up, and whoever gets this right wins the DVD. And we're going to finish with a weird one. And before I go back to the screen, now let me tell you about this. Don't just tell me the first move. It's white to play and win. And this one's going to blow your mind because the original position looks so weird. It looks so weird. And you're not going to win this competition by typing one move. It's a 4-move combination. So you have to tell me all 4 moves. It's white to play. What should white do? And it's the only combination that white can play to win. If you get this right, then you win a DVD. So let's try now. Okay, white to play and win. There we go. And we're going to finish with a weird tactic. Someone said get Hikaru Nakamura on the show. That might be a little bit tricky to do, but you never know. I can pull some strings. I'm quite good friends with Jabava, So I might be able to get Jabava, I think it's the most creative player in the world, on the show. But I'll get some cool guests as well. We'll get Fiona back. We'll get some other nice people on the show as well. So we're finished on a high. But, okay, so this is a really weird one. White to play and win. You have to tell me all 4 moves. And the trick about this is that there's a lot of positions that are stalemate. So there are a lot of lines that white can play that lead to stalemate. And that will only be a draw. And if you're new to chess, stalemate is where obviously the king can't move, nothing else can move, but it's not in check. Okay, well, if it's an easy puzzle, tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. It's white to play, and let's just make it clear that white is in check here. White's in check. White is in check here. And it's a bloody hard puzzle. Yeah, it's... well, maybe we could get Nakamura. Don't ever write it off. I might even get Magnus Carlsen on the show. You never know. You never know. I've shared a bit of time with Magnus before. I've shared a couple of beers in. Don't count it out yet. Unlikely, but you never know. Okay, well, it looks like we have our first thing. Let me just see if this is right. I tell you what, Great Helm has won. Well done, Great Helm. I've given away, God, I've been generous today. I've actually given away 6 DVDs today. That's 60 quid's worth of stuff. So I'm actually losing money streaming at the moment. But you know what? I don't give a fuck. So the question about this, and the beautiful thing about this is, and the Great Helm got this first. So you win the DVD, Great Helm. Send me an email. I'll try to give some of the other players a chance. If you're just new to chess, I'll try to give you a chance to win a DVD in another show. But let me just show you what's going on. Well, first of all, white is a lot of points up, clearly. White has the extra queen, blah-de-blah-blah. But the white king is in check. So how do you block the check? Well, if you play a move like... if you move your queen to block the check... So let's say you go queen to b6, then all that black has to do is go rook takes queen, check, and whichever way you take the rook back with, the pawn or the king, so whichever way you take that back with, it's going to be stalemate. For example, king takes rook, and this is a stalemate position. The black king is not being attacked, so it can't be checkmate, and the black king has no squares it can move to, stalemate. If you take with a pawn, it's the same thing. So, you can use the process of elimination to get there. You cannot block with the queen. The same goes to queen c6 check. Rook takes c6 check. Well, this is clearly not winning. Now, if you play bishop to f6, then rook takes here check is similar. But after this move, queen to b6, there's a very crafty idea here. Now, if you play rook takes queen here, then you lose. Because pawn takes rook, black only has one move, king here, b7, king c7 only move, king a7, and white queens the pawn. So that obviously loses. But there's an amazing, I think if I'm right here, an amazing move after queen b6 that black can play. And the amazing move is black can draw this position unbelievably by playing, this is quite special, rook to d6. A brilliant way to draw. Unbelievable. Because if the white queen takes a rook, it's stalemate. It's a draw. The only other move you can do, because the queen is pinned to the king, is playing king to b5. But now black can play rook takes queen check, and if you go pawn takes rook, it's not as good because your king is in a less active square, so black can go king to b7, and it's what should be an easy draw. So quite an unbelievable move. So the only way you should do this is by playing bishop to d6 first, and now black has to try rook takes d6 check, and now queen to b6. Now, as we have seen, if it is white to move here, it's a draw. But if it's black to move, it's a win. And this is one of those weird chess paradoxes which I love. I love these weird Jonathan Creek, which is a great TV series in England, paradoxes. And these weird paradoxes are like this, where you literally, if you're on one, you want to give away time. How often do you want to give away time? In this situation, you want to give away time. And you want it to be your opponent to move, because whoever it is to move actually loses the result they want to have, because black wants to play rook to d6 here, but he can't do that. And if white plays, well, it's a loss now, because if the rook moves anywhere else, then we can take the rook and the queen is no longer defending b8. So it's a win because it's not stalemate. And the point is here, if black plays rook takes queen, which it looks forced, you can now win by pawn takes queen, the king moves, and b7. And we can see that white can force the b pawn. Barry is going to turn into Barriette. He's going to change his sex by becoming a queen. b8 queen. And there you go. And I really like that puzzle. I think that's a nice way to finish. And I better finish the stream now. Otherwise I'll get in a little bit too much trouble. So I'm going to finish the stream now and enjoy the rest of the night. Stream for 2.5 hours now. Now to finish with, again, I'll do my little pitch here. First of all, thank you so much for tuning in. It's you who makes the show, obviously not me. I mean, I'm just here to talk some shit. But it's you guys who make the show. Now, I want to do this once a week. Maybe more if it becomes popular, once, twice a week. I want ideas of what you want me to do. So send me your ideas to Simon at GingerGM.com and I'll try to get those ideas going. I'll try to improve some of the aspects of the stream, like the donate button. Talking about the donate button, if you do want to help this out, even if you leave 50p, £1, if you go to the support this broadcast below, that will help me out. Help me, motivate me to do more of these, obviously massively help me out. The other thing you can do is go to my website, GingerGM.com, go to the shop, and you don't even have to donate there. What you can do is buy something from the shop. So buy a DVD, it might help your chess, you never know, and it'll be downloaded to you, and that will also support this broadcast a lot. And I'd like to do this regularly. If you follow me on Twitter, I will let you know when I'm doing this. GingerGM on Twitter. I'll do a little broadcast. I'll try to publicise it better in future. But most of all, I would love to just say thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'd love to do this again. I'd like to thank everyone. It's great to see Flaming here. Hello, Flaming. And it's great to see Flaming's friend as well. Hello, Flaming's friend. I think I've been following you on Twitter somewhat, and I'll have to come over and check out your stream now and buy you guys a beer. This is the beer that I drink, which is actually in England. It's got a nickname called Tramps Beer, which I find quite funny because it's what the tramps drink outside because it's so bloody strong. But I like it. I've drunk it a long time and it hasn't fucked my brain up, has it? So anyway, thank you all for tuning in. It's been great fun, and I'll be doing this again. And I if you want to look at some gaming streaming, check out Flaming Monocle. I did a chess. Check out Flaming Monocle stream and friends as well. So all cool. Thank you very much. I'm going to end the broadcast now, but thank you guys for tuning in. And let me know your ideas. I want to improve this for the future, so send me your ideas. I want to make it better. I want to make it better, and I want to get better guests. We'll have the lovely Fiona back next week. Cheers, and thank you so much. Goodbye for now.